Okay. Hello, everyone. Let's continue Planescape Torment. Be yeah, day number 4. Checking out. Yeah, we just got our new companion, Dakon. That's where I stopped. I have a lot of quests to do. A lot of. I think I haven't talked to everyone in this bar. I don't remember if I talked to him or not. Who are you? Hey, Courtney. Yes, you do. Now hop to it. What? How's it going? I'm trying to remember if I talked to these people. I don't wanna talk to them all over again. One day you will understand English slang phrases. I understand some of them. Not everything. I just need to know the context, and I was confused. Okay, let's read. I don't remember. What can you tell me about the patrons of this place? The patrons of this tavern are many and varied. I have spoken with most and find them delightful, with the exception of those creatures of law. Gestures toward the pair of Abishai sitting in the corner. They taint the air with their presence, lending an unwholesome stench to an otherwise pleasant environment. I recommend speaking to Barkis. I understand he requires a maid with a trifling matter. Then we have that character. I'm still trying to understand him fully. It is quite an undertaking. If I say so myself, those are the folk of interest here. The others, well, perhaps I'm too discriminating. Why do you despise creatures of law? A fine question, my friend. My upbringing has been on the chaotic side of the Grey Ring. You may speak to Kandrian, Ilborn, a misnomer if I ever heard one, of the plains, who fancies himself a great planewalker. To return from my digression, I have lived my many years of chaos, and find it pleasantly agreeable. To me, the taint of law, as in those creatures there, is reprehensible and tyrannical. If I'm to be crushed underfoot, I would rather it be by an individual than a machine that knows nothing of emotion. And he's talking about House Code. In Dungeons and Dragons, you're lawful good or lawful evil, chaotic good, chaotic neutral. I forgot the word. He doesn't like lawful creatures. But I am true neutral right now. I know my character, my main character, can become lawful good or lawful evil. It's possible. He can change, but I don't know. I guess I will try to be a good one for this playthrough. Let's try to lie. I wanna see what will happen. Lie, I very much agree. Ilquake smiles toothfully, his fat cheeks barely moving. To each his own, I say. Did you have more questions? Yes. Here's the Burning Man. That is the last unfortunate who chose to exercise his individual will without the strength to back up his desires. His name is Ignis, and he is a pyromaniac. He burned and didn't burn the right people, and wound up channeling more raw power than he could control. Now, well, you can see what became of him. If you wish to learn more of him, perhaps that poor creature Priscilla can help you. I don't remember if I can talk to Ignis himself right now. Right.
Your path is mine.
I guess this guy is not so important. Allies. I remember I talked to this guy in the middle. It's been like a week since I played this game, I guess. Oh. Who are you? I am Elias, warrior of renown. Surely you have heard of me. Why, yes. At last, not everyone here is entirely ignorant. I shall allow you to buy me a drink, and then we can trade stories. I shall regale you with my latest adventures, including the tale of how I came to this most wondrous, dismaying city. I can hardly wait. How did you get here? It's really nice out in the result of snow, but you could go outside without a coat. It's not so cold today. That's good. So far in my city it's a very mild winter. I come from the city of Alaburn on the river Tame. Surely you have heard of its glories and wonders. No matter, this place is united and ignorant when it comes to the splendors of true cities. I'm told that my land is what is called a prime to the denizens of the city, though a prime of what? I don't know. How did you get here? I was chasing my old foe, the villainous life shade here Tanalel. He pauses, waiting for acknowledgement, and then continues. He conjured his demonic magic and opened himself a doorway and hurled himself through it before he could flee me entirely. I threw myself after him and found myself here. Huh, I get it, you're one of the clueless. He bristles, reddening, and his hand clutches around the hilt of his sword. Clueless, is it? I take offense to your words, sir, and bid you farewell in the hopes that we should never cross paths again. He turns away from you, still flushed with pride and rage. I'm going sledding tonight. In a while. Oh. Nice. I just wanted to ask you some questions. Dies heavily, and eyes you with disdain. Then be on with it, scarred one. Ask, and be done. I'm looking for a journal. Journal? Why would I have seen that? When I am new to this place, how would you expect me to remember journal? Not only are you insulting and offensive, it appears you're stupid as well. Are you trying to provoke me? You're a base knave, a weakling without honor, a piece of meat animated by no true spirit, an aging, scarred man without hope of redemption, doomed to wander through your life without any of the elements that make a man a man. I'm finished with you, for I feel only pity for you. Good day, sir. He turns his back on you. I can attack him, but nah. Not now. Andrian, I didn't even notice him before. He's like kinda transparent.
Done. I'm gone.
He's a soft-looking man of gentle, far-staring eyes. He dresses in supple leather clothing and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinder boxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone, literally. There is an insubstantiality to his existence, as if his essence had been partially leached away. He focuses those eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, old seeker. Greetings. He carefully sets down the mark he's holding and gives you all his attention. I have seen the far reaches of the multiverse, and return to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods, on moonbeams in the astral, ahead of 1,000 shrieking Githyanki nights. I have passed in the edges of existence, and watched my essence shiver away before me. What is it I can do for you? I had some questions. Perhaps I have answers for you. Speak, and I shall tell you. I should do a Nameless does announce when I'm leaving. Hello, Garen. I'm gone. Yeah, you can learn a lot of stuff from this guy. The way you need to speak in case you meet aliens, for example. I mean, someone from a different dimension. I met a woman named Ingress with very bad teeth. She said she had come through a portal from some world that was opened by its Yun Ham here to cross streets. Can you get her home? He pauses briefly, thinking. I know the portal of which you speak, though I have not traveled it this 30 years gone. I will take her home, Seeker. Go tell her to await my arrival. Then meet me back here, and I will tell you if I was successful or not.
Updated my journal.
Kind of progressed on one of my quests. Oh. And yeah, by the way, who are you? I am Sandrian Ilborn, traveler, dreamer, tale spinner, and so forth. Okay. Tell me of the planes. I'm tired, Seeker. So tired. I'm fresh back from negation. I will answer what I can for you, but I cannot promise you will find satisfaction in answers. What would you know? Would you hear of the outer plans, the prime material, or the inner plans? What's the difference? Well, okay, he contains a lot of lore about planes and dimensions. The difference is true essence here. The inner planes, the matter substance. True. Physicality? They are the building blocks of the multiverse. For it is from them that all belief in the elements springs. The inner planes filter through the eternal, ethereal plane, the plane of potential, some say, which forms the elements into the worlds of mortals. Once past the ethereal plane, one reaches the prime material, where exist all manner of mortals, and monsters and myths and machines. It is there that belief is born. They are the spirits that create the outer planes. Born. When mortals die, they pass through the astral. In no place there is thought and mental energy itself. It is, in all things and in none, it is a paradox, among other things, and it filters spirits into the great ring. Do you comprehend so far? I'm not sure. Forget this. Yeah, okay, go on. Kinda. And now, the outer planes. Where should I start? Do you know the cardinal rules of the planes, on which all other are based? Do you know about the composition of the outer planes? Do you know of the Great Ring and its divisions in our hearts? Do you know of the individual planes? Each of these leads to the next, and so it's best to start from the beginning. Oh. Okay, let's tell me about everything, I guess. Today's stream was with talking to this guy for 2 hours, and then I go to sleep. Yes. Tell me the composition of the planes. The outer planes are created, often by belief and thought and faith. They take their imagined form from the prime material plane, shaped into forms that stagger the imagination, built by the accumulation of belief. Belief creature creates the planes. Belief is power here. Change belief and you can change the nature of reality. The creatures that are born here, the plane-born, like the fiends and celestials, truly born of the thoughts and concepts of mortals. They each express some sort of ideal. The more powerful the ideal, the more powerful the being. Thus, the being that symbolizes love is one of the strongest of all. Go on. That's why the powers, gods, some call them, live out here. This is where all the faith in them comes. This is where they are the most pure and most strong. Their realms are extensions of their very beings, manifestations in their godly essence. All of it informed by belief. You only do the short streams this year, playing this game, maybe your own voice makes you sleepy. Now it's just difficult to read non-stop. And I'm just not feeling super well. Hey Ishk, how's it going? Are you working this evening? How are you? Am I just playing Planescape Torment, or more like reading, learning the lore of the game? So the composition of the planes is belief. Tell me of the Great Ring now. Among the loose unity of planewalkers, we conceive of the infinite outer planes as the ring surrounding the plane of ultimate neutrality, the Outlands. The spire atop which Sigil sits is in the center of the Outlands. Sigil is this town I'm in the center of the Outlands. The further one travels away from the spire, the less neutral the plane grows, until it spills into the neighboring planes. Each of these planes impinges on the Outlands, fitting themselves into law and chaos, good and evil. The Great Road marks the demarcation between the Outlands and the gate towns, spring up around the gate of these planes. Beyond the gate towns lie the hinterlands, uncharted territory that has lost to history, that loses thought. Danger lies in the hinterlands. It sounds like this game and the lore had a lot of potential for further installments, like for a sequel. But no, that's the only game made in this setting, as far as I know. Yeah, go on. The outer planes differ by morality, not substance. For you, we'll divide the planes into 3 sets: the upper planes of good, the lower planes of evil, and the boundary planes of neutrality. These are then divided further by law and chaos, with the outlines in the middle, which of this interest. Yeah. I just forgot the word, how it's called. When your character is evil. In Dungeons & Dragons, if it's evil or good... what's this state? What is it called? A word. I kinda read about it before. On the wiki. I'm looking for a journal. I've seen no journals lately, but for my own, and that has crumpled away into nothingness. My apologies. No matter, I had some other questions. Do you know a collector named Ferret? Ferret grew up to be a collector? How long ago was this? When I set out lost, he was but an officious stripling in one of the upper worlds. Time does change some people. No, Sigil, I don't know Ferret anymore. Willing to bet. Oh well. It's called alignment. This word I was looking for, alignment. Means if you're good or evil. Dungeon Drift. Alignment.
Done.
By the way, I need just a bit more experience and I can
gone.
level up. Yeah, let's try to talk to the Ignis. I still don't know if he talks to me. If he can talk to me right now, later. This crackling, billowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill upon the floor in the bar. It may have once been a human, but now it's a surprise. The iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. First you thought the heat came from the grill, but now you realize it emanates from the creature. As you watch, flecks of ash drift from the writhing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling. Greetings? The thing makes no response. It arrives slowly within the flames. It leaves, but it does not seem aware of anything other than the fire that surrounds it. In as a flame, hard as flame, and you know, within some shadowed corner of your memory, that this thing is dangerous. Yeah, I guess. Not now.
Alright. Alright.
Talked to Drusilla before speaking out. Hey, Onion. Hi. Yeah, continue on Planescape. I really wanna finish it someday, so I need to play sometime.
Alright.
I need to find a way, save Ignis. How, later. I know he can join my party. I know some spoilers about him.
Alright.
Hey,
Alright.
we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
Maybe finish this quest. Grieve their number to avenge the death of her sister, and I agreed. That her sister is what attacked a few blocks directly south of the mortuary. I could probably find this of dogs there. To the south from mortuary. Mortuary was here? Maybe Maybe they were killed in an alley, lingering size. Page, hi again. Which application? You mean on mobile? Or I've never used the PC Twitch program or application. How's it going? Probably won't finish it until December. Oh, while I was looking at the map, they started the fight. I think I will finish in March. Recovering after drinking. How are you? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Barking Wilder? What? This wild-eyed man is hunched over, snarling and giving low growls. Looks like he hasn't trimmed his hair in years. It is so long it forms a veil over his eyes. Has a long stringy mustache caked with grease and sweat. The tips of the mustache drip so much that they have become tangled in his ragged beard. Growl at him. The man stops in mid-snarl, and he reaches up to part the curtain of hair that cover his eyes, as his withered hand pulls away his dirty locks. Several strange, puce-colored bugs fall from his hair and scatter across the cobbles. Behind the cloak of hair, the man's flesh is a moon pale, creased with wrinkles. His thick, bushy eyebrows form a V as he stares at you. And I take the moonfly too? Not today, I had some questions. Take your hand and fly to the moon? Not today, my friend. Moons, Noom. That's this dialogue. I am at loss. I guess strong kind of beer. Snarl him, then start barking. Tilt your head to one side and as if studying him. Yeah, have 6 options. Some cheap Polish beer, that's why I offer. I have so many good options. Let's say moon. The man frowns, but his eyebrows tilt upwards in a reverse V, creating a bizarre expression. You have no idea how he accomplished the facial expression, but it makes you uncomfortable, watching the muscles beneath his face shift into the new pattern. You can't tell whether he's angry, furious, both or neither. Singed. Kiss bigger man answers, prefer a wood woman heart. I don't understand what he's talking about. Improvised song. Single man, through the forest they go. A wood woman's heart never apart, and laughing in the snow. Single kiss speaks a woman's heart, but a man's answer is what you would prefer. Very well then, but know this. My answer is a question, and an answer from you is what I would prefer. Regret I started to talk to him. Let's improvise a song. The man seems mesmerized by your voice. With every word you speak, a little flickers in his eyes. Barking wilder am I. I am. I once in asking a may you may. You may and I will. Who or what are you? Chaos stutters out a word as if having difficulty getting his tongue around it. Some say Chaos attacks. I say as act I soaks. Chaos man. Man no. Nem no. Man yes. Three no's make a yes. He hunches down on his knees and begins to rock back and forth, singing in a childlike soprano. Oh. Okay. Got some other question. I think he won't tell me anything important. May I join the Chaos Man? Looks at you askance, shrugs and bends forward and to sniff you. That will be a no, I suppose. Very well. I'm looking for a journal. I get experience, 1000. Okay, that was worth. This dialogue, suffering this dialogues. That's a lot of experience. Do you know where I may find one? He frowns, squints his eyes shut, then opens them back up. When he speaks again, his voice is level and straightforward. It is like a different, saner person is speaking. The effect is eerie. More than one lost. More than one must you find. Each part of you had one. More than one must you find. He blinks and shakes his head for a moment, as if surprised at him, and chuckles uneasily. Yeah, my character has a few journals. Now we know we have to find several of them, not one. Can you tell me where at least one of them is?
Updated my journal.
He looks like he's about to object. Then suddenly, his left fist comes up and smacks him in the temple. He howls in response, then suddenly stops, blinking. One is in a cupboard in your guest room, in the hall of the sensates. Hall of the sensates? What's that? And another is on the walls of a tomb, sealed deep beneath the city, where the stones weep. The others are... Before he can finish, his right fist comes up and smashes him in the face, causing him to yell again. He blinks and shakes his head for a moment, as if surprised at him, then smiles on it. All of the sensates? Where's that? I guess it's... I would not be able to describe how something tastes, like how drink tastes. I would not be able to describe. And it depends, I guess. There are so many different types of beer. I guess they taste different. I would not be able to describe. Barkin Welder holds up his hands. He doesn't seem to recall what he just said. He said one in sarcophagus beneath the city. Where? He looks frightened for a moment, then points upward with a hopeful expression. Oh, there? He gulps. He doesn't seem to know, and for some reason you believe him. Okay. Doesn't know anymore. Farad. Yeah, all he had important to tell me there are several journals. Now I know. And I got some experience. Morta says, well, that's a tree with one snapped branch too many. Morta rolls his eyes. No sense in chatting with the attacks, Chief. They're a barmy bunch. Who are the Chaos Texts? Again? They have faction. They don't have any rules. Except don't keep one thought in their head for too long. They are sometimes called Chaos Men. No need to explain why. How do they get members? They just seem to attract members like flies. Well, members that are crazy or chaotic enough, I suppose. I don't think they have any recruiters, though you really can't say anything about them for sure. Huh. But yeah, 1,000 experience is good. Paint a door to tenement of thugs. And Fail's tattoo parlor. I don't know. Should I check out them right now? Go on with my quests. Try to go to the left, south, southwest. Wanna finish some quests. They wanna fight? Or you smell the base taste like, you know, alcohol smells like the alcohol for wounds, and you can kinda taste. Smells like an alcoholic beverage. Huh. I see. Dakon has some spells. Rain of Anger, Submerge from the Wheel, or the One. When the wheel is submerged, new strength is gained. The strength to endure and protect against adversity. With knowing, the teaching on the third circle of Berthemon comes greater protection against all forms of attacks. It's a magical orb of protective energy. Build magic missile, and this spell increases the target's strength score by a certain number of points. Huh, that's a buff. Pink buff. Let's try a spell.
You dog's body.
I'm gone.
The question is how often I can cast the spells now. Should I rest? And how can I get to Alley of Lingering Eyes? Another question.
I'm gone.
Plain swine.
Damn. Done. All right.
That's the first location. I need to talk about one quest. About portals. Yeah. The same for food. If you've never eaten something before but it smells good, you will most likely end up eating. Huh. Yeah. You? She squints at you. What does you want me now? Want me to live? I live in the city, so I'm not. I can't. Right, it's not a city. A prison everywhere. Ingress, I found someone who can take you back to your home plane. Ingress falls silent. I wanna go. I wanna leave this place. His name is Kendrian. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him, alright? Ingress says nothing. Mealy nods quietly, her teeth chattering inside her mouth. I'll go back and meet Kadrian at the smoldering corpse bar and make sure everything turned out alright. Be strong.
Updated my journal.
Now I have to go back to bar. What else do we have? Find Jelly. When I delivered Craddock the message from Ben, he got angry apparently. Craddock's missing one of his workers, a tiefling drunkard by the name of Jelly. He said he's most likely stumbling around in the streets outside the smoldering corpse bar. Oh, okay, let's go back to corpse bar. I have two quests there, which I missed.
I'm gone.
Come on in, Cutter! Come on in, Cutter, you're gonna love this!
Ah, there he is, this guy. And I get attacked.
Against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
That's a very good ability.
Sure, why not?
Because enemies run away from me, and Morty can force them to go back.
That rider comes in the burning man, trying to put him out, buy him a drink, he's thirsty, he's on fire, he's red hot, come on in, see what I mean?
You see a thin man with a stained clothes, hook nose and two stubby horns jutting from his forehead. He's stumbling about and muttering to himself. He stinks of brine, vomit and cheap wine. Are you Jedi? If so, Craddock needs you back at the marketplace. Let's start with greetings. Huh? Man squints bleared at you. Was it you what? Okay, no other choice. Bit of experience. Craddock? The man's eyes widen. Ah, Craddock. Me, generous boss. Wow. You can tell him this. You can bike off, and that he's a filthy dog, cur of the lowest sort. Jedi is not working for him anymore. He jabs you with his finger. Tell him that. I'll tell him from a distance. Farewell. Oh, okay.
All right. Done.
Jedi. Let's talk to Kadrian.
Updated my journal.
Kadrian stands as you approach him. The toothed woman wanted you to have this, he says, holding out his hand. You wanted to express your things, even out the balance book as it were, and be done with the things. In the palm of his hand are Ingress, dancing teeth, and he smoothly deposits them into your hand. Enjoy them, Seeker. What ish? Sleeper. She gave me teeth. Ingress's teeth. Usable only by Morty. I can change his teeth. This is a handful of Ingress's living teeth. Apparently, they didn't want to go with her back through the portal to her home plane. They rattle amongst themselves whenever they are held close together. They remind you of a bunch of creepy ivory hopping bugs. Change the teeth. Привет, Goodman. Как дела? To change the teeth to different types, select use. Teeth may gain new options and abilities as mortar goes up in levels. Классическая РПГ. Ну, да, старенькая. 99-го года. Такая одна из первых изометрических. Типа Baldur's Gate, Fallout такой. Но здесь очень-очень-очень много текста. Хорошо. Да, нормально. Просто потихоньку играем. Здесь реально много текста. Я только читаю. Перерыв. Goodman was asking if it's a classic RPG. Играл такие похожие? Какого типа игры? You examine Ingress's teeth. You can't shake their resemblance to ivory bugs. I have a phone call. Sorry. BRB for a second. Okay, I'm here. Sorry, I had to answer the phone. Да, извини, отошел как раз, как ты написал. Интерфейс на луч похож. Это Fallout. Я понял. Но здесь боевка другая. Здесь боевка как в реальном времени. Как Baldur's Gate и современные Pillars of Eternity. То есть здесь просто можно паузу поставить, а все автоматически берутся. Одновременные мысли. Не как в Fallout, по ходам там или по очкам действий. You get the feeling that they are looking at you expectantly, waiting some command. I want you to do piercing damage. The teeth elongate into sharp fangs. Done. Now the damage is piercing, yeah. I can talk to teeth to tell them change type of damage. Mortar has 1 to 3 damage, and new teeth have 1 to 6.
Hey, come on.
Tooth equipped. You want call to tell you you're in trouble. What? Kappa.
Done.
What have I done? Be in trouble. Can you tell me?
I'm gone.
Мне эта игра очень нравится, и вообще мой любимый жанр подобный. Но на стриме почти никогда не играл, потому что, ну, скучно, как мне кажется, на стриме смотреть. Но все-таки решил постримить. Иначе не будет времени просто поиграть самому как-нибудь потом.
Done.
Craddock. You see Craddock, his scowls has deepened since when you first saw him. It looks like it's about to crack his face in two. I found Jelly. Is it right? Craddock glanced around. Where is he then? You can say truth or lie. Lie, he said that I should fill in for him. I can say truth. He said to pike off that you were cured of a lower sword, yeah. Kind of stuff. Yes, I should lie. Maybe he will give me a job.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, experience. Что зависит от самого стримера? Ну да, зависит от стримера. Это да. Но в этой игре реально один текст. Она как визуальная новелла, здесь чисто текст. Просто сидишь, читаешь без остановки. И раз в час бой на минуту. Вряд ли здесь можно что-то много сделать перед сном, теоретически. I don't know for breaking one of your dishes. Relic studies you for a moment, yeah? Ah, you couldn't. He suddenly falls silent. Well, mayhap you can. It's hard work, and there is no drinking on my watch. Understood. Let's get started. The work is long, but at the end of the shift, you are not in the least bit tired. Rather grunts as you return. You did well enough. Here's your pay. He tosses you a handful of coins. Now get. We've no more use for you. That was an easy work. The screen became dark for a second, and I get money. Nice. What about the payment for delivering Jelly's message to you? Freddy grunts and reaches into his purse and counts off 10 commons, which he tosses to you. There is your pay, now get. Oh well. Can I level up? Almost. Not now. Ah, okay. While I'm here, I can sell some stuff.
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter. We sell only top of the line.
Here we are, Basher. I think we can fit you out.
Someone here was buying my garbage. Jump, lim, jump. The merchant seemed to suddenly notice you. Oh, greetings. Would you like to purchase one of these playful, gambling lims? Lord? Not yet, just what are these lims? They are from the Outlands, Lord. Neither holy insect nor animal. They are friendly, playful, and quite loyal. He takes a sidelong glance at the lims and leans close to whisper. Pretty tasty too. Pinch. Interesting. I don't know. Farewell. Yeah, I can sell him my bronze ring. Earrings. Good. Now I have less garbage in my inventory.
Done.
Gosh, I also have to go back to Bane and tell him I found Critic. Go find someone who cursed Rickwind. Norak, Dustman, and the Gathering Dust bar paid me to track down a thief disguised as a Dustman. Stop him. Further so action's name with his action. I should return to the Dustman bar. Ah, someone wanna fight.
Done.
Well, let's have a kiss then, eh? Come on.
Here you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Akin is almost dead. I don't remember what happens if he
Your will be done.
loses his HP.
Damn it. Alas, poor Dagon. And doing well.
I think he's really dead now.
All right. Done. I'm gone.
Yeah, I can pick up his stuff.
Come on, Cutter, what are you afraid of?
I see.
It'll make you feel like a man.
Load the game now. What was the last save? This one maybe.
Done. All right.
Not good enough for you, eh?
Mar. The first impression of Mar is that he needs a long bath, preferably away from any creature that has any sense of smell. You can almost see the stench waft from his body in sinister yellow tendril. He motions towards you, frantically in an effort to get you to come over and talk to him. Approach the person and hear what he has to say. A look of excitement crosses his face as you approach. Thank you for stopping. My name is Mar. I have a favor to ask of you. Listening. In a matter of life or death, I must be delivering this box or it will be me head for sure. May have bad luck that I twisted my leg something fierce. Will you help me out by delivering this box for me? Okay. Mar slowly takes out a small box from within the recesses of his ragged clothing. For the briefest of moments, you see a look of regret cross his face. Then it is gone, as he looks at you and hands you the box. Light shimmer surrounds the box as both you and Mar touch it. A sigh of relief is heard as Mar releases the box into your care. I think he cursed me a second ago. I think he just cursed me. What now? Get an item. These be needed not to be delivered. This be needed to be delivered to Quatra. It can usually be found somewhere down in the southeastern section of the hive. Oh, and lest you try to say I didn't warn you, whatever happens, don't open the box, and don't leave the hive in the box. Now be off with you.
Updated my journal.
Great. Don't leave hive without opening the box. Without giving box to someone. Yeah, I guess he cursed me. What's that box? Ornate box. This appears to be a small wooden box. Is it Pandora box? Intricate designs, etched in gold, adorn the box. At one time this box would have been worthy enough to be displayed at any aristocrat's estate. However, years of neglect have taken their toll, and it appears to be fallen apart. If not for the large ruby mounted to the front of the box, it would be worthless. A feeling of dread seemed to emanate from the box. He told me not to open it. Let's open. You see a well-crafted ornate box with a large red gem mounted on the face of the box. Open it. And there is a fiend from Mordor's box. Yeah. A demon appeared. Some kind. Thought so.
Blathering idiot.
All right.
He died.
I'm gone.
He wasn't very strong, you know. And I also got Mordor's ruby. It's gonna sound so lewd, but from a distance it looks like his name says Nameless One. Very lewd. Come on, Courtney. This is a fairly large ruby, recovered from Mordor's books. Gems of this quality are valued by practitioners of the art as a component for various spells. I get us some kind of a special dagger. Yeah, cursed. I knew it. Fiend's blood dagger, cursed. Poisons target, -4 save versus spells. Causes user to go berserk in combat. So he can attack my own allies. Years of being embedded in the flash of a fiend have imbued this one ordinary dagger with qualities best left with their kind. Blood of the fiend has infused itself with the dagger, causing it to feel slightly warm to the touch. When in combat, the user of this dagger can hear a constant chittering in the back of his mind, causing him to lose all self-control, making him unstoppable in combat, but vulnerable to spells. The history of this dagger is for the most part unknown. More than likely some berg perished while fighting the fiend, losing his dagger as well as his life. But now the name is but a description, it has yet to earn a proper title. I cannot control my character. Look at him. Yeah, I can't control him. He just goes towards me and tries to kill me. What if I leave this place?
Good as done.
Oh, he's okay again. He's okay.
Damn thing's cursed.
Yeah. Until I start fighting again. And I cannot unequip this dagger.
What? Not good enough for you, eh?
Maybe I should have delivered the box instead of opening it. Ignis Con. Tab Weakness. Giant Skeleton. Gith Jirai. Of pain. More. The least of the horrors of the lawful evil, Batazu, more than the incarnate spirits of the truly evil. They are used as ballistic fodder for the blood war.
Nice, nice! Very nice, Caesar-chan!
Nice, harlot. This guy isn't nice, I think. What's wrong with you? Lim. Merchant. Mercy Killer. Midwife. Skeleton. Small Thug. Tiefling. Townsperson. Upper class townie. Wizard. Zombie female. That's cool, they all have pictures. But I guess I need to load the game now.
Alright,
Okay, I will try to deliver the box.
done.
I see, if you open it... There is a demon inside, but I thought the demon will be more difficult.
Your face is just begging to be kicked.
I shall serve.
What's up? Got a place only a sledgehammer could love.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. All right.
Cutter, come on, you don't want to sleep out here. It's cold.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
What am I looking for, by the way? Rack Picker Square. Hmm.
I'm gone.
Let's go back to the Dustman Boar. Second.
Done.
I found out what was going on in the mausoleum. The dead sleep again.
Updated my journal.
A lot of experience. Norg's lines of worry smooth out as you speak. Thanks, give I. He reaches into his robes and draws forth a large bag, which he hands to you. Copper coin, thrice 100. And he reaches into his robe again. Then throws a roll of bandages to you. Need these bandages more than I. You're right, sir. I must punish myself and go in time out for an hour. Don't punish yourself so harshly. Wait, still no level up? Because now I guess all the experience divides between all the characters equally? Okay.
All right.
Anyway, I should remember, even if I open the box again and kill the demon, I should not pick up this dagger. Wait, where am I? Is this like a random event? You move between locations? And the camera just changed. Dark Alley Shift. Greetings, stranger. Looks like you're in Dark Alley Shift territory. Now, looks like you've got a purse that could use some lightning. You better pray it's got enough. How much do you need? Guess they need everything. Ain't much, he says magnanimously. A mere 10 pieces of zinc. No way. And you won't make it out of here alive. He draws his knife and attacks. Let's fight. I had to rest. I'm badly damaged. Тоже сильно задамажен. Что с тобой случилось? They aren't difficult, by the way.
I'm gone. All right.
работе. Что ты там сейчас хиляешься?
I'm gone.
Somewhere in the middle between locations.
Good as done.
Die.
She has the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly.
Hey 8-bit, hi. How's it going?
She has the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly.
Your path is mine. All right.
I think I should buy, you know, few healing potions later. Have kind of a lot of money now. Работал на проекте, который просто ужасный. Решили переписывать. И нас просто ставили. Но проект уже норм так написано. Заказчик решил есть этот. А нам за день до релиза. Винцу день сижу. Да. Весело. Пути заказчиков неисповедимы. I just got back from public speech practice. Voice is kinda dead. Otherwise I'm okay. I see. Do you have to shout public speech? Or you use a microphone? Or you have to shout, like, without any microphones, just everyone can hear you. My day was good. Just continue playing Planescape now. Can I bleed bandages? Usually you can press shift or control. Not today.
I'm gone.
Crystal. Shout, a bit of a strong word, but yeah, I have to speak loudly. And I may have to shout a few lines. Yeah, but don't have public speech. Practice classes or anything like that. So I need to imagine. What are you doing there actually? You see a cool collected woman Her face is set in hard, firm lines. Her voice is low and firm. I'm Crystal, leader of these Razor Angels. You're in our home. What do you want of me? They don't mind, I killed like 10 of them. Tell me about yourself. Yeah, how was your day? I just killed 10 of your thugs. So how's going? He shrugs. I'm the leader of the Razor Angels. That's really all you need to know. I created them. They follow my commands. Now, what do you want of me? Go back to school, study the revolution, force the school to have public speech stuff. I would rather not have it. I'm glad I didn't have, I guess. Why would I go back and start a revolution? To add a thing I don't like. How about the Razor Angels then? We came here when bigger gangs took over the trash warrens near Rackpicker Square. We got here right around the same time as the Dark Alley ships who've set up keep on the other side of the alley. They are a bunch of murderous thugs, and here she poses. We are thugs, but we don't kill if we can help it. Yeah, it's just tried to kill me a second ago. We just need to make a living. And given our situation, charging a toll's the best way to do it. Sounds rewarding. No, it's not. Only we've got nothing better going for us. We are hive dwellers. With this scant education I got won't get me out of here. No one wants a hive dweller. So we make sure we're not entirely ignorant. Farewell. Because then you can make future generations suffer. I don't care about future generations. It doesn't help me if they suffer. So I guess it's not cold anymore at your town. Before you go, I need a favor from you. This slice of alley just isn't big enough for us. The Dark Alley ships. We've got heart. They've got hate. Kill off their leader, Rotten William, and you'll get free passage through the alley from us for the rest of your life. You come through here often enough. That will save you a lot of jink.
Updated my journal.
About your gang. We are itinerants. We've been forced to move time and again. We settled here at the same time as Rotten William and the Dark Alley ships. And now we're in a fight for our lives. We just charge a simple toll for passage here. They take lives. We're essentially good people. They're evil, led by an evil man. He sounds like more my type for a while. I don't know. No, it's cold. It's just not instant death if apples get cold. Yeah. I don't care about future generations. It's out of the context. I'll kill him. That's also a quote, can be right. I look forward to hearing of your success. Come back and tell me when you're done. Yes? Good luck.
Updated my journal.
Great. Have you made any gain in seeking to write Rotten William into the dead book? Not yet. And why are you talking to me? This is a job that needs doing. He runs away from you. Well then. You should like this character, 8-bit. He says farewell. Thank you for calling him out on that, Courtney. He changed the subject too quickly for me to attack him on the point. I kill both gangs.
I feel stronger.
Oh, level up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to help me? And I will just watch.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Rotten William. How's the game been going? Yeah, I'm good. As usual, a lot of text. Now I have 3 characters. I've done a few quests. I've been playing for an hour, so just a little bit of progress. And I can level up. That's very good. My charisma is exceptional, now it's heroic proportion. You did take it.
Huh? Plain swine.
That was a easy boss fight. That was an easy boss fight.
All right.
Oh, a box. The container is locked. Let's break it. Fail, 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 fail. Fail, fail, fail. Guess no one has enough strength.
Hey.
How much strength do you need to open it? This guy has 17. Not enough? Flimsy looking box. Super hard box. Okay. Update quest. And right here, someone will be coming to talk to you. Why not greet him with your blood? I'll spill some first. What? Fine. I'll wait. Я просто продолжаю Planescape потихоньку играть. Как дела? Да. Неплохо. Resident Evil, ну... Разок можно сыграть. Там, на удивление, было много роликов. Неплохого качества. По сравнению с другими частями, там было много роликов. Сюжета довольно много. Конечно, сюжет, как обычно, такси, но хоть понятный. А стрельба, да, не очень интересная. Патронов хватало, пазлов не было. Ну, средненько.
I'm gone.
Ну, я не прям фанат Resident Evil, в любом случае. Я бы не сказал, что какой-то вообще из них мне очень сильно нравится. Ага. You can enter Cathedral.
Done.
Chunk. 5 поинтереснее. Но, да. Там как-то противники были поприкольней. Боссы поинтересней. Пачка пазлов. Хотя вышел раньше, ну да. Но, видишь, Revelation, он сказал, что делали... Его делали на Nintendo этот. И DS. Он такой геймплей на обрезанный. Одногодная вещь есть. Жил в гидрокосте. Да. Модельки персонажей. Жил и Джессики. Intro. West was asking about Revelations. I liked it. Resident Evil. Aola, welcome to the Cathedral of Auskar. Have you come to worship Auskar with me? You can be his second disciple. This is the god who has only one priest. Like only one person believes in this god. I can be the second one? Why there are no other disciples? Over the years I have had many disciples. Unfortunately, they have all disappeared. Quite frustrating actually. As soon as they become initiates, I never see them again. Lately, there has been a rumor going around that the lady herself is the cause. Now no one comes by anymore. You are the first soul I've seen stop by in a long while. Что ты за сериал смотришь? I'm not afraid. I wish to become a disciple. Tell me more. Aula's voice takes on a tone of adulation. Auskar is the keeper of gateways. Within Auskar lies the power of portals, doorways, and opportunity. Sigil, also known as the City of Doors, used to be in the home of Auskar until he was cast out by that accursed lady. Now there are few worshippers of Auskar here, because the lady forbids it. That will soon change. However, as I have the people in the greatest of Auskar, greatness, she cannot stand against the will of the people. Yeah, I wish to become a disciple. Let's roll. Wonderful. It's been so long since the last person asked. Ola makes you perform a series of complex rituals and then says, "You are now disciple of Auskar. Go now and spread the word to the denizens of Sigil, so that all may know the glory of Auskar." Oh well. Yep, that's cool. I guess that should change the game somehow. Later? Maybe. Maybe not. If it's possible, I will join every religion I can find. The better, I mean, the more the better. Okay.
All right.
But that wasn't a very hidden.
All right.
No one came here to talk to me, by the way. That's what? Agent training? And a rock.
Done.
And a box. Which has jump. What? Save versus spell? It was crap? Let's check out this box. Coin. And I get damaged because of it. I knew it's a trap, but a coin is a coin. You see a young man dressed in plain but well-kept clothes. He pauses in his pacing as you approach. Greetings. Rauk in trouble. Big. Help you do? What's wrong? You're going to get yourself killed for lying to everyone about following their code. О, она заработала. Не буду спать. Это хорошо. Поздравляю. До сих пор мучился До самого вечера. Жестко. Rogue forget rings intent. Friends need to magic with no rings. Be mad at Rogue. One ring brown like junk, other shiny like mirror. Last is pretty yellow. Green for Rogue? Okay.
Updated my journal.
8 утра. Ну да, лучше иди отдыхай. Rogue has asked me to retrieve 3 rings from his tent. From his description, the first is made of gold, the second is made of silver, and the third is made of bronze. Now I just need to find Rogue's tent. Can I talk to... Oh. Да, спасибо, что зашел. Удачи там. Не получать такие жесткие задания. Давай, спокойной ночи. Не уволись оттуда. Да, давай. Удачи. The 2 boxes I try to open were trapped. What if I try open this one?
Done.
It's empty. That was a trap. And now, of course, I have to check out this one as well. And there is junk. I'm saved from a spell. Mages don't want to talk to me. Can I rest? Not in this area. Dangerous here.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Gamlin. Hey, what are you doing in my tent? I'm searching for Rauk's tent. Do you know where it is? Dust, you not a friend of Rauk's? Yes. This is one of the tents he calls home. As you can see, this one is full up. Go to one of this other tent. Oh, let's check a bench. What's that? There's a ring. So Rauk calls every tent home. Seems good.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
You seem to have startled her. He abruptly stopped rummaging through the tent and stares at you nervously. Greetings. I wasn't doing nothing, I swear it. Why don't you tell me what you were doing? What you weren't doing? She looks at you as if about to tell you something. And then she quickly dashes for the door. Stop. She runs away. She disappeared.
All right.
I found a silver ring. But there was also golden. No more containers to check out. Yeah, there is also a box. But not open it. Maybe the woman stole the ring. Did you bring? Yes? No. Oh no.
I'm gone. All right. I'm gone.
Okay, let's do something else. Ah, there is also a tent here.
Done.
Yeah, there we go. I found it.
All right.
Better safe. Have you made any gain and seeking to right? Yeah. Yes, he's dead. You won't need to worry about him or his gang anymore. But lots of experience. It's done? Rotten William is gone? You have my things, traveler. And you will never again pay a toll for passage through the alley of dangerous angles. I have but one more request for you. What is it? There is a dangerous killer, a lone wolf, who goes by the name of Black Rose. He's preying on my people. I ask you that you stop him. Yeah, see you, Courtney. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun at the party. See you later. What's in it for me? Jink, coin. Quite a bit of it. Are you interested? Yes. Then find a barmy Black Rose in this alley. Right, in this alley? I've been everywhere here. I haven't seen him.
Updated my journal.
That's a very small alley to hide. I got all the rings here. Your new friend of Rauk now. Rauk take rings now. Rauk thanks new friend. And I didn't even get an experience.
Updated my journal.
I got it, okay. No complaints. Masters, Rauk. What? Let us begin. What have I done? Brakada. Oops, bruh. We punch each other. Did it? Oh, Chow, that's attacking. Great. They summoned a bloodthirsty monster.
All right.
Okay, let's collect their stuff. Gold earring. That's cool. A lot of spells. Simple gold pendant may have once hung from a nobleman's ear. Cool.
All right.
gaudy ring. It appears to be a silver ring with a large stone of some kind mounted. Maybe an engagement ring of some sort. I have to identify it. You see what appears to be an ordinary limb. Hard to believe that this cute little creature slaughtered 5 wizards' apprentices in such case. Kick him. Did I? What now? Rogue lose friends, but a rogue make new friend. Call him green thing. Rogue is not a very good guy. I guess have to kill him. Wouldn't be a bad choice. But Lim looked dangerous. Let's kick him. Do not one-shot me, please.
All right.
8 damage.
I'm gone.
Run. It focuses my main character and it ignores all the others. Great tactic. Now I ran around a column.
Damn it. Did you see that? Damn it. Did you see that? Damn it.
That's a very tough creature. I would die if it wasn't for its glitchy AI.
You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. Enhance.
I guess Rauk himself isn't so
I'm gone.
dangerous. Oh yeah, he had all these rings. Oh. For some reason you can have rose rings in a quick item slot. I don't know why. I need to sell them.
Done. Done.
Yeah, let's try again. Maybe I can open the box this time. I guess you need a lot of strength to open it. No, I was told there is an awful killer here. Yeah, Black Rose. There he is. He was like 2 meters away from the girl who told to kill him. Yeah. Great. Let's talk. This man moves with a frightening speed, and he seems only half there. His eyes burn out of his haze. Their madness pierces your heart. You. His voice is like a blast of cold air. Declare your allegiance. Do you hold for good? For evil? Actually, I'm neutral. Officially neutral. It's sad in my profile. I believe in aiding those less fortunate than myself. I choose good. What I can say, the idea of good is for the weak. I choose evil. Neither extremes are dangerous. No. I'm not a Sith. Go to extremes. But who are you? I'm Black Rose. I'm a hunter. Hunger. I'm a scourge. Now declare your allegiance. I'm neutral. His eyes blaze. Soften. His voice sounds like an exaltation. A neutral. An ally. You know balance. Give me your aid. I eliminate On a totally irrelevant note, people are terrible. I'm trying to apply for a fancy summer program thing. None of the people that promised this information or give me recommendations have actually done that. That's not cool. You mean some of your teachers have to give you a recommendation? I hope there is still time. So they will have time to still hand it to you. But yeah, there is a famous quote. Why you have to do something today if you can do it tomorrow? The program needs school transcripts and stuff. I see. What can I do? I'm hunting the Razor Angels and the Dark Alley Shifts. Choose the leader of one and eliminate them. I have already killed one. Difficult choice. I have helped one gang to eliminate the other one. Like there was a good bandits. We killed the bad ones. Maybe they were actually good ones. But they are all bandits. They cannot be good, right? So if I choose a Black Rose side, it's not so bad. They're all bandits. The deadline might be too close to get my transcript point, which is making me kind of frustrated. But why they didn't give you the recommendations? Did you remind them to do it? Maybe they forgot about it. Rotten William, the leader of the Dark Alley Shifts, is already dead. And I'll kill Crystal. I await you. Go on now. I had some questions first. There are no answers. There is only action. Go. Fine. They also had a box. Can I open it? Yeah, it has a charm of infinite recall. Special lore skill set to 100. Lore skill? I didn't know there was a skill like that. While practicing, some mage students discovered a means to condense and store knowledge into a charm form. This particular charm contains the entire resource library of the famed Sharon School of Mages. Unfortunately, the effects of this charm are fleeting, and the user is rendered unintelligible for a short period of time. The charm can be used to identify unknown items. It can only be used on the quick item menu world screen. After the charm is used, the user must then enter the inventory screen and right-click examine each item they want to identify. Charm will only allow the user to identify objects in a position. Items in other characters' inventories cannot be identified. I probably could have sent them a reminder on once they are. Hush, you're supposed to be siding with me and not the people who didn't do the thing they promised to do. This doesn't rectify that they didn't send recommendation. I just say maybe they simply forgot to do it. Not because they're terrible people, just because they're forgetful. But yeah, I would not like, personally, I wouldn't like to remind someone if it may be quite awkward to do. I understand. But still, if you need it so soon, you have a time limit, I guess you need to remind them. Nowadays it's a bit more simple, I guess. Like I have
Okay.
Done.
I had some of my teachers in social networks, like friends on Facebook, so I could write them on Facebook, kinda. You don't even need to call them personally or go to college, talk to them personally.
I'm gone.
I guess in this particular location, my character set on a murderous rampage. I have killed one gang, I have killed some guy, some creatures. I'm going to kill the other gang. I'm going to kill everyone on this location. I mean, yeah, I was avoiding it because of awkwardness. I know that witch wasn't helping. But I sent them a reminder now, so we'll see. Maybe it's... Yeah, I hope. Now they will do it. I hope. Have you found Black Rose and eliminated him from the alley? I wish there was an option to tell her that Black Rose persuaded me to eliminate Crystal instead. Please try, he's decimating my people. Enough my ranting, back to focusing on your murder and pixel people. Yeah, that's important. Attack. All of a sudden, traitorous attack.
Your face is
From behind.
begging.
I'm a very bad person right now. I'm true neutral. Mort is chaotic good. Mort has killed so many people just in the last half an hour, but he's chaotic good. He is like, extremely good. I guess it doesn't stop him killing. So much money. Have you slain Crystal? Yes. Lots of experience. Everything for experience. That's the most important currency in the game. We establish our philosophies now. A contest of arms. The winner is the true victor in our struggle for truth. He wants to fight me? I'll do it. But I cannot die. You will lose eventually. Yeah, I will keep coming. You will keep killing me. I will keep resurrecting. One day, in a distant future, you will die of old age. I'm just immortal. That's a tactic. You really are mad, aren't you? I guess I'm mad as well if I followed his advice. More experience. His eyes widen. You are eternal. Your truth is eternal. I salute you. You honor me. Farewell. Farewell. He just runs away.
All right.
That was interesting experience. This whole location, you know. I had a quest to avenge girl. Yeah, she wanted me to kill the another one gang of thugs, not this one.
I'm gone.
Yeah, let's leave this location. Maybe fight some more. It gives experience.
Slattern.
Done.
Your path is mine. I am wounded. Your will be done.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain
It is
into
I.
my
Your
eyes.
path is mine.
Why they all focus Dakon?
Endure.
Because he has the lowest amount of HP?
Grow strong.
Makes sense, but
I
the
shall
way.
serve. I shall serve.
All right.
Your will be done.
Yeah, I have so many items now. No. It's cool, but it is cool, but sometimes
Good as done.
manage your inventories.
Alright.
Managing your inventories. Tiresome.
Your will be done.
I'm gone.
That's this lady of pain. He's the main girl in this town.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
It is gays. I get achievement. Drew the lady's gaze and got mazed. Great. I think I know what happened. What has happened. I guess that's because I joined this religion. The guy told me that this lady of pain doesn't like this religion, and everyone who worships the god disappears. Yeah, I guess that's how I disappeared. Now I'm in a maze. That's new. When I played this game for the first time, I did not find the church at all. I did not happen to be in a maze. Helps I can zoom out. Just a bit. Is a metric. Yeah, fun. Amazing maze. Is there a difference between maze and the labyrinth? Because maze in Russian is labyrinth. There is a gate. What? I get teleported. Yeah, it's super fun. Oh. Now I have to leave some stuff behind. Rusted dagger is garbage. Junk is garbage, actually. Old junk. Bone frame journal and sledgehammer. Could it be my journal? This appears to be some sort of a journal. Sheets of dried human skin have been stretched across the framework. Bone, and strangely enough, it appears the sheets of skin have held together. The seams forming the spine of a makeshift book. Looks like the outer form a cover for a series of other skin. She's locked inside a bone frame. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheets of skin. But you cannot make them out. They appear to be some form of writing, but they seem to be written upside down, right to left, and at odd angles that make your eyes hurt. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit, the designs of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones have been carved so that they snap neatly together. Looks like the bones can be unhooked from each other, allowing the book to be opened and read. Maze seems like it may technically relate specifically to Hedge Maze. Yeah, thought so. Labyrinth is any kind of okay. This appears to be some sort of a journal. Examine the exterior, examine the skin, the frame. I've done it. Read it. Unlock the bone frame. You unlock the bone frame, which unfolds with a neat snap. Open the book and study the pages. They are filled with the same strange series of symbols for an exterior cover, and they don't seem to make any sense. And try and puzzle out the symbols. I have invested a lot of intelligence and wisdom when I created a character. Maybe he can do it, I believe in him. The symbols don't seem to follow any pattern, at least any that you can see. The angles and the pictures displayed seem to be completely arbitrary, but you cannot be absolutely sure. Try and puzzle out the symbols again. And again. Again. Again and again. And again. Okay, later. Rehook. As you rehook the bone frame, you are suddenly struck with a strange thought that the pages of the interior aren't supposed to make any sense. You, whoever you were at the time, put the symbols there to deceive anyone looking to read the real contents, which are hidden somewhere else in a journal frame. Examine the bone frame. You examine the edge of the frame, and you notice that one of the bones has a hairline fracture around one of its ends. You put your hand over the edge and twist off the top of the bone, revealing a hollow space. Inside the space is a small, rolled up scrap of skin. Pull out the skin and read it. This scrap of skin is covered in writing. It looks like someone kept writing over it again and again, till it's almost illegible. Nonetheless, you can make out some of the words and some of the symbols. So it was my journal. One of my journals. We found out today my character has several journals. Trapped. Trapped. That is will. Be done. dodge her gaze. Too many I killed. Too many strangle. Kill. Stop the breath. Their throats. There is a way out, I know. Know it. Then I will give the bladed one the light. It's not the first time I get stuck in this maze. One of the archers knows way out. One of them does. One has the way out. Can't just keep going through them one at a time. Maybe I should go through one, but walk back to the same portal without. I should go to the portal. Then find a way to this portal again without using any other portals. The entry trails off into indecipherable scrolls. For some reason you have a feeling it was the lost entry. Either the incarnation died in a escaped somehow. Took the pages back together and put the journal away.
Updated my journal.
And also I got a sledgehammer. Damage to 9. Primarily intended for heavy work, this huge hammer would make a formidable weapon. Both its head and haft are crafted from a strange jet-black material, smells faintly of sulfur, leaves a curious ash-like residue on everything it touches. Identified. Oh, that's I didn't think it will be so obvious to see the...
Done.
I mean, games like that, usually the weapon, even if you change it, it doesn't look different. But this hammer is different. I have an idea what to do. Try theory. Don't actually know. Good to know the chatbot still works. Maybe right, if I go back to the same portal I used and escape it. Is it so easy? No. Thanks for the bits. Why the bits? What's the reason? I'm not sure my theory was right. A bit because you saying Tutor is still the best thing ever. Oh. Shadow? There's an enemy here. I don't know how strong it is. Quite strong.
I'm hurt.
You sound unimpressed with my reasoning. I just cannot judge. It's the best thing or not. I cannot judge. What my journal says. I found one of my journals in a lady's mazes. Inscribed in it was a piece of skin that had some insane rambling on it. Whoever I was when I wrote this, I was definitely a stone's short of a portal. I cannot even go back from to the previous portal from this place. This section of maze is cut off from any other one. Oops. And there is a teleport here. And it's not connected, right? It like separated. I'll come up with a better reason, because cats. Cats are always a good reason. This could be a right portal, because it's separated. To get there, maybe I need to... I don't know. No idea. Does that please you more? Why am I a king? One bow sarcastically. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 portals? I can rest here, that's great. It's funny, I can rest here even though there are enemies around, and I cannot rest in a place where there are no enemies. Doesn't make any sense. Gotta keep goofing off until we forget what kills the light awkwardness in the display. if I don't teleport out of this place right now, I will have to look for a guide. This game is long. I don't want to be stuck here any longer. I guess I need to Google. It is long as it is. If I skip any more time, if I waste any more time here, it doesn't help. I'm having fun in the maze. It's an amazing maze, but I wanna check out other. Well. You speedrun this now? It's a very long game. I played like for 2 hours a week. It will take a year if I play like that. I need to be a bit faster. I was a bit right. You need to go to 4 o'clock arc, enter it, then go back to 4 o'clock arc, and enter it again. You will teleport to 7 o'clock, enter it. Why though? It's not like we have a deadline. There are so many games I need to check out. If I play this one for forever, I will not have time to check out other games. Is this 7 o'clock arc? Is this 4 o'clock? Imagine it's a clock. Is this 4 o'clock? Maybe it wouldn't match the way clock is lined up, but maybe I'm just not understanding this. Or this one is 4 o'clock. Let me find any picture of a clock. Yeah, 4 should be a bit lower, I guess. Have you never seen a clock? It's pumped. I have seen, but still, maybe this one. I think whatever credit I was giving you for being intelligent is now gone. Hmm. Maybe it is this one? Easy, of course. But this one doesn't look like 7. I just, I got the puzzle, I just cannot, like, orient. I cannot compare this maze to a clock. Which one is 4 o'clock? Approximately. This one or this one? Yeah, that was a 4 o'clock. I see. Then back in the maze. No.
I hear your words.
Come.
I shall serve.
I did not escape it to die.
I shall serve.
Got it, yeah.
Done.
By the way, it's dark now.
Good as done. Slattern. Did you see that?
The rock sings true.
We were trapped in a maze so long that the sun died. Oh no. But yeah, but no NPCs have changed even their position. I guess the sun did not impress them much. Let's sell all this garbage. Left arm, do I need it? You give me all of your earrings and bracelets and rings. I'm going to sell it. I hope this merchant has an infinite amount of money. How many rings? Cranium Red Charm. Detect trap skill bonus, 5+5 to lore skill, +1 to intelligence. You should remember that if you eat a rat, you get more intelligible. The body of this cranium rat has been specially prepared. Its insides have been hollowed out and stuffed with various herbs and shreds of papyrus containing arcane symbols. When the charm is consumed, the user gains a temporary increase to the reasoning and perception abilities. It feels as if the player is looking through several pairs of eyes and sifting through several minds at once. The sensation is somewhat dizzying for a minute or two, but there are no harmful side effects. We found out yesterday that in American English, you don't say herb, you say herb without H. And I was always pronouncing H. I guess it's in a British way. Herb. Hit charm. Blood charm. Is this very good thing? And it's not expensive. Feed your friends, grow your brain. Good proceed. So, what was I doing? Where I was going? Yeah, track down a thief, remove stench, find credit for Bane the Sender. Oh.
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter. We're still only top of the line.
And I wanna go and rest with all my party.
I am wounded.
All right.
They replenish HP. Honestly, I never remembered how to properly pronounce herb. You can fastling. So, if you're American, you have to pronounce herb. As I know now. As if you're British, you have to pronounce herb. H.
I'm gone.
I helped a man in this house. Now I think I can rest here. Replenish HP.
Done.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gone. All right.
And here you are. You see Bane the Sender. As you approach, he looks at you hopefully. Were you successful in finding credit, good sir? Yes, and I passed on your message, although it didn't seem to please him.
Updated my journal.
Bane doesn't seem to have heard any word after yes, but he smiles and heaves a sigh of relief. Good fortune indeed. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. He reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers, which he counts out, and hands to you. 45 commons for delivering a message, huh? Fair enough. Oh, more than fair, good sir. More than fair, I can say. Not hesitation that there is no finer profession in all. Sigil than that of a runner for the House of Cinders. Okay. Or I could just slur my words together like I would accidentally do anyway, and hope no one catches my bad pronunciation. That's an option.
Done. Done.
Come on in here, Cutter. Give it
Wait a
rest.
second, 1 year.
You
Have I
honestly
talked to
thought
you?
the streets would get killed out here. Come on in.
You see a shady looking fellow. They are all. Everyone in this town is shady looking. Picking his teeth with what appears to be a tiny metal fork. His chest is covered by patchwork armor adorned with large spikes, and a long knife hangs at his side. You notice he's missing his right ear. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
He regards you coolly from the shadows, as if sizing you up. I said greetings. What's the matter, you other ear not working? The one-eared tiefling scowls at you, threateningly. Pike off. Well, have you gods for garters? If it's garters you're after, I just happen to have a pair. Your mother left them in my bed last night? That's such a bad joke. Yeah, sure. Do you have a sharp tongue, Berg? I think I'll cut it all out and feed it to you. He lunges at you and his knife is in the way. I think I talked somehow wrongly to him. I hope he didn't have any quests, because now I have to kill him.
Joke on a bone, you witless ape.
Done.
He actually had a small steel fork and a high quality stiletto. Small steel fork. This fork is definitely no prize piece of cutlery. Its steel finish is scratched and slightly bent and its tines are crusted with dirt. Cool. Specifically pointed out how rude that was to say. I thought maybe he's more chill, like he will joke back. Not try to kill me. Oh, where am I? Ragpicker Square. Yeah, that's new.
I'm gone.
This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood, and he takes a step back. What do you want? I had some questions. You raise an eyebrow. I have some for you then. Like, what did you want to know, and how badly did you want to know it? What do you mean? Look around you, Cutter. I don't make enough gin to go lighten up the dark for nothing. So take a bit of a coin. Pull if he wants to chant. Let's give him 5 coppers. I'm looking for a man named Ferred. What about him? You seem suddenly wary. Why? I think I've seen this dialogue before. Yeah. I just lost 5 coins. No point in talking
This is
to
probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
collector. Yellowfinger, this one is different. He has a name. The underbelly of this platform is thick with reservine. Looks like it's holding the platform together. Hello, Yellowfingers. This weaselly looking fellow talking about the garbage, like a tattered shadow. In you and Morty. He beckons to you. Aye. Oh. Where you get the skull, huh? Miss Cowardice. Give it back to me. Morty says. Morty turns to the Heaver. I cough. You're not getting this skull, or this is not your skull, or truth. Go on, take the skull. Attack him as soon as he's off guard. Go on, take the skull, or truth. If you can prove to me this skull is yours, then I will give it to you. It's only fair. Who are you, or I will buy the skull from you. Fair? So many choices. If you can prove. He stares at you for a moment, like you're an adult. It's poking mine, talking, proof. Don't know nothing. Gives me the skull back now. Yeah, go on, take the skull. He chuckles dryly and smiles as he reaches for mortar. There is a snap, and the man's hand sweeps back. The man begins screaming. Ah, I'll kill you. Mortis holding one of the man's fingers between his teeth, like some macabre cigar. He speaks around the finger. Touch me again, and your hand's gonna join the finger. Morty, give the man back his finger. Tough luck, get lost, mongrel. That's a hard lesson learned. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I will need this finger later. The man biting his lip from the pain, glares at you. Suddenly he attacks again. Everyone wants to kill me. Смотрел сериал? Я тебя спрашивал, что за сериал ты смотришь? Meet his attack. Wants trying to kill me.
All right.
Imbecile.
I'm gone.
What about the finger? Do I have it? Maybe not. I don't see any special fingers. Hola. Это русский сериал? Или иностранный? Может, я просто знаю его или нет? Не уверен. Русский. Если он не новый, ну, если ему лет 5, может быть, я видел что-то про него. Знакомое что-то. Grave skip. The midwife's nod. Hello. 2010-го. Возможно, я видел по телевизору некоторые серии. Вроде бы он был типа сделан по испанский, что ли, был сериал «Школа» оригинальный. И русский типа. Похож на него вроде. Тут я такое смотрел. Первый канал шел. Что тебе понравился? As you approach the hooded brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Greetings. Someone comes to speak the nod. Speaks the nod, aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, and then nods to himself. What are you doing? Nothing. Except looking for daggers. Nothing else. He sniffs and gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, and speaks again. Nothing else. Is the jink. Чисто свой продукт? Оригинально это хорошо. Я смотрел русский сериал тут. Обратная сторона Луны. Как-то так называется. Там про полицейского, который попал в СССР в прошлое. Но он основан на британском. Он не оригинальный. Неплохой. Многие моменты показаны из реальности. Yeah, Quest is saying he was watching a Russian TV show called School. Deaders? I know who Deaders. I know corpses. Had some questions. I really doubt he will tell me anything. But I have a lot of money. Let's give him 10 coins. Do you know Farad? No, not here, in square. He frowns as if unsure how to explain it. But not in the square. He shakes his head again and coughs. He shakes his head, coughs, and resumes his nodding. You'd ask a nod, I. Not ask a yeah question for yeah. I... Yeah, go on. Не, вряд ли буду смотреть. Можешь рассказать. Not has a sister, I. Amaris. Amaris. Lives in the hive. Away from here. Away from the square. So long, long ago, Nod was separated from his sister, taken away. You've been separated from her and you'd like me to find her?
Updated my journal.
You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If you sees her, if you does, tell her not her brother worries about her. He does. He worries. He was so surprised I don't know his sister. Why don't you go find her? No. Nod covers his head with his arms, mumbling to himself. Nod cannot speak right no more. He cannot, nay. And he smells the corpses, and the dirt, and the square, Rackpicker Square. No. The outburst sends him into a fit of hacking coughs. What happened to you, Nod? Nod sniffs, looking at the ground quietly. Finally, he begins nodding to himself, speaking softly. Nod was young, aye, he was, and started hearing voices, telling Nod to do this, do that, bad things, bad like chewing on Nod's fingers. That's a very bad thing. He holds his hands to his face, and you can see old bite scars beneath the caked on filth. Go on. О мелких проблемах подростков, которые плавно перерастают в большие. Про издевки в школе, которые могут все усугубить. В итоге показано как наиболее распространенная проблема современности. Я смотрел что-то про школу мистическая. Она называлась, наверное, закрытая школа или что-то такое. Какая-то школа в лесу. Да, это другой сериал, наверное. А закончилось все тем, что девочка просто не выдержит издевательства, покончила с собой. Мрачный сериал. Ну да. Про проблемы в школе. Известная тема. Психика может не выдержать некоторых людей. Печально. Even on fingers. Horrible. That's true. I never understood people. I knew some people in school who chew on fingers. That's horrible. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's not. Кинофы про мигрантов, про неразделенную любовь. Понятно. So Nod's parents takes him away. They does. Put him in a dark place, wingy tower, where they pokes needles and hooks in Nod's head. Voices stop, aye, they do. Nod cannot think right, can't talk right. Nod escapes the place he does, wakes up in the hive. Where's the wingy tower? No, a bad place, bad. He shakes his head violently, clutching at his temples, before resuming his usual nodding. Психика может не выдержать и родителей. Ну, а что родители могут сделать, если школе проблемы. Не придешь в школу разбираться с одноклассниками. Мои родители пытались полностью контролировать жизнь ребенка, абсолютно во всем. Так не отпускаю. Выдержалась и скинулась. Это во времена школы, да? If it makes you feel better or not, good old Flimby here just murdered 2 random people for no reason. At least you better than him. Huh. At least I don't chew on my Winged? You mean winged? Like wing. Winged. I guess. Like that. Winged. Родители не поверили, что это их вина. Пытались доказать, что ее столкнули. Это был в 5-6 классе. Я понял. Ну, конечно, суицид не выход. Like that, yeah, I get it. Wing and ED ending, winged. Yeah, thanks. I don't know why I read. I read it winged. Just like a... I thought like a separate word, not like a wing special form ED. And maybe a murderer, but at least I don't chew. That's a good quote. Но суть в том, что они даже и парни-то есть в такой степени. Балеты. Действительно отлично. Это во сколько лет, сколько ей было лет, что они парни искали насильно? Деятельно. Не было личной жизни. Go on with your story. Now it wakes up. There is a collector's eye. Collector's poking at notes saying, look, not a dadder. Dadder he's not. Him back, takes him, and they takes not back, they does. Back to the square. So long years ago. Alright, I'll find your sister for you. Sister. No, thanks you, he does. No, thanks you. Emery's was pretty, so pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair-skinned, she was like Jet. And always in blue. Blue, she was always in blue. Farewell.
Updated my journal. Alright.
Знакомились с парнями, водили ее к подругам и знакомым, у которых хороший мальчик и возраст. Это я просто спрашиваю, ее возраст это примерно сколько ей было лет? Это в стиле 19-18 века, типа свадьбы по договоренности родителей, типа в таком стиле, на жестко. Это очень жестко. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What you want? Had some questions. Me name's Radbone Cutter. I'm a thief hire and I employ a Shergrave. The bosses of the collectors you see around the square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quite like, and how to fight if they runs into spot of a trouble. That's likely the only question I'll answer for you. Did not even ask anything, he just blurted everything out. If for a hire? Did you train me? Sure, for a spot of Jing. Been trained before? Fine, I'm gonna cuff you now, so dodge it. He suddenly swings his open hands at your head. Dodge the blow. You avoid Redbone's blow. Not bad, Cutter. Now about that spot of Jing. 50 comments. And I'll see you train right up. Good? No, you got to stop doing whatever you're doing now, right? You can't be a warrior or whatnot. And a thief. Are you alright with that, Cutter? Yes, I am. I've changed my specialization from a warrior to thief right now. Actually, I wanted to be a mage. У меня родители, думаешь, хорошо следят за мной. И очень сильно удивились, когда меня ловили на чем-нибудь трэшовом. Видимо, ты был очень хитрый.
Updated my journal.
Get experience. I'm not sure. I wanna be a mage. I'm not sure if I can be the mage later if I change it to thief now. After a long period of training, Redbone knows that you have satisfaction. I must say, Cutter, never have I runs across a faster learner. I must say you've done this all before. Perhaps. Have, Redbone. Oh God, thanks and farewell.
I feel stronger.
Both of the shadows. Trying to become a thief, that's... Один раз вообще пришла мать одного парня и говорит: пойдемте покажу, что наделал ваш сын. Приводит их домой, а там парень с пробитой головой над тазиком с кровью. Камнем в голову попал. Это был не хитрый, это был опасный. За что-то такого. You see what happened? My character is level 1 again. I still have all my attributes, like charisma, wisdom, and intelligence high, but I'm level 1 now, so I can level up once more, get more attributes. Number of kills 23. 40 killed 83. Вчера раз пришли, приведи меня за ухо и сказали: ваш ребенок выбил окна во всем здании. Жилое здание делают днем и зимой. Зачем? Зачем ты окна выбил? Let me Google about changing specialization. Should I do it right? I think you'll be fine. Seems like you'll be able to just change your specialty once you find someone who can train you to be a mage. So if I change my specialty, I become level 1 anyway. And even if I will change later to the mage. I mean, if I ignore thief, become a mage, I will become level 1 again. Anyway, doesn't matter if I change the thief right now or I don't. Бутылки бить не весело, а окна бились прикольно. Опасный ты. Опасный. Я точно не помню. Может быть, и разбил какое-нибудь одно окно, но вроде это было как какое-то заброшенное здание. Прям глуши. Нежилое, заброшенное, просто было еще нормальное. Мы там мяч играли рядом. А так, специально нормальных жилых домах я не бил. But you could just look it up for yourself, be my guest. I still want to know why our character has mosquitoes in his hair. I think it's like a pirate, Jack Sparrow, like some kind of hair, different jewelry in his hair. There are some interactions with NPCs and party members that can only happen when you're a specific class. Other than that, it's my opinion that it's generally best to pick the class you want and switch to it as soon as possible. Были бараки, где супер низкий класс жил, которых своего жилья не было. Да что-то их так... что зимой они, видимо, замерзли из-за этого. Maybe he's saving them to snack on later. Or it's like beads. Yeah. I guess. Beads. Одна кухня, одна ванна на это. By reaching level 12 for the first time of a different class than the one I used to reach level 7 for the first time, or is an option that appears later on the game in dual class. You can only get the level 12 bonus with the same class you got the level 7 bonus. You get one class to level 7 and then another to 12 first. You will lose out on the level 12 bonus. I guess I understand it. На людях как-то не думал. Да. His hair is too massive for him to really pull off that look. So, as far as I understand, there are 3 classes. There is a fighter, thief, and a mage. And when you reach level 7 and level 12, you get a specific abilities. But only if you reach it with one class. For example, as far as I understand, I was level 4. I think I was level 4 with fighter, and I changed to thief, so I did not reach level 7. But if I would have reached level 7 with fighter and then switched to thief, I would not be able to get a specific thief ability for level 7. Because I would have had fighter's level 7 ability. So in short, as far as I understand, it's good that I changed right now. And I need to change to mage before I get level 7 with thief. Thief skills, yeah, that's new. Now I can spend some additional points. Previously I didn't have anything. Now there is stealth, which I did not know exists in this game. I'm not sure it's useful. Perhaps maybe useful. Pickpockets, that's interesting. Because there are still a lot of people I don't kill. And open doors, that's I guess the best. So we should go find a mage person, and we need to find a mage when I'm level 4. I need to get a few more levels, and then find a mage, I guess. Still, anyway, I don't know where's the mage. Even though if I want to find him right now, I don't know. Mort has a 100 resistance to cold, magic cold, poison, but yeah, he's a skull. What does lore do? I have 18. Open locks, 38. Backstab damage twice. Bigger backstab. I didn't know backstab works. Well, it's not like can OMG. What? I don't understand. Ah, you see, Dakon is multi-class. He's fighter level 3 and mage level 3. 8-bit dies. You have to type your message properly so I can understand and then die. Yeah, and Dakon has spells. There are 9 levels of spells. Can you imagine? I've played this game for 4 days. I've played it for 4 days. There are 9 levels of spells. And my character isn't even a mage so far. How long is this game if I need to become a mage and then learn all the levels? So non-mage spells. You should want to remove the spell from your memory spell. No. Memorize. Reign of Anger. Scripture Still. It was a stupid comment anyway. One of the earliest teaching of Earthemon, this incantation reflects what knowing the Flash used to steal gives bestowing a great advantage to strike and the strength to resist damage. Scripture Steel grants +1 to hit, +1 to saving throws to all creatures that are friendly. Vilkar's Eye is branded upon the one who is foolish enough to cross the caster. Vilkar's short-sightedness becomes the target's vision, and soon the world is muddled and dark. If the target creature fails its saving throw at -1 penalty, the creature will be struck with blindness and suffer a -4 penalty to its attack. Throws and +4 penalty to the target's too complicated. I need a new save. Oh, now I'm a thief. By the way, thief in Russian, vor. Vor. V-O-R. Vor. Why don't she use a sledgehammer? I'm not a fighter anymore, yeah. Usable only by fighters. I see. My days of using sledgehammers are gone. Even though I used it for like 5 minutes. They were good days. You can learn a new spell, right? OP spell. Allows user to cast Fist of Iron. Allows user to copy Fist of Iron into spellbook. Free sledgehammer. Will be missed. This spell gives the caster's fist the strength and durability of iron, turning it into a living weapon. Any punches the caster does will do more damage than normal. The spell works only on the Nameless One. When cast, all his normal punch attacks are free to hit. +6 to damage the Nameless One cannot cast spells while the fist. I have learned it. Great. Yeah. Dakin has learned the spell which only my main character can learn. Let's load the game. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. I had some questions. Where this share grave fellow? He nods towards the large, dilapidated house beside him. Careful though, Carter. He don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name. What me and some of the others calls him. Yeah, Sharegrave. 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 Such a normal name, I guess. I'm looking for a man named Pharaoh. Do you know him? Redbone shakes his head. Nah, I don't. Here he's nearby though. Some of his lads come running through at times, making for some hidey hole that's who knows where. Somewhere up around those elevated platforms, I'll bet. But it's none of my business. He shrugs and spits on the ground. Leave and let leave, says Redbone. Very well then.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I can check out drawer. That's empty. Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. Everybody's missing ears. What little that's left is a ragged mass of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever, dangerous. Would you be Sharegrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave cutter? A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farad. We should cut off your ear so you'll fit in better. I'm just a narrator. I don't need to fit. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about old blood Farad for? He stole something from me and I want it back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we are living or dead. Chuckles. What do I mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead, you follow? Not... You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now there's only so many deaders at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering daggers, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. Heard the taking bodies too? Aye. So...
Updated my journal.
The rub is that he's found a mother load of them. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping at his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the daggers are coming from. I could find it for you, if you'd like. For a price. He looks at you for a moment, tugging on the remains of his left earlobe. Alright, name your price and we'll deal. 200 for a coin.
Updated my journal.
Thinks for a moment before finally nodding. Alright, deal. Come back here with the dark of it, and jink will change hands. You need to know where old Ferret is. Yes. Go up on the platforms. Follow them to the north and west. And you'll come to a gate that leads to Ferret's boat hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal, and if anyone asks, you don't know me, we never had this talk here. Who are you? For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well. This dialogue.
Right.
Abbott holds Dylan close to Flim's face.
All right.
I can enter this building? Can I? Yeah, I can. It wasn't marked on the map. What? It's not. It's not marked on the map.
I don't trust the Gith.
Did I
I say we leave
miss
him behind.
any other buildings in this game which were not marked on the map, like this one? Maybe it signs and puts Dylan back in his fishy hamster ball. Fishy hamster ball. You can keep your ear for now.
Done.
That's very graceful of you. Oh, now I'm officially a thief. So I can steal stuff, I guess. Sometimes. But I need to talk to him when he attacked me. Jerem, hi. I'm some kind of know. What? Who? Greetings. I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Maybe I can help. Jerem pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'm in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. I know which one. I know which one. I have a box. A door box. If you open it, there is a demon inside, and if you kill him, you get a ruby. If you but there are several ways to finish the quest. Yes, open the box or not open it, and give it to owner. If you should find one, bring it back to me and I shall make it worth your while.
Updated my journal.
Oh. No, I'm still looking. Don't give up. Did I open it? Right now? Let's try again. The door box. Ta-da!
Right.
There's a cool, beautiful looking demon.
Father of trolls.
Your path is mine. I'm just folly.
Damn it.
Done.
Oh, rusted dagger. No, it's cursed. I know it's cursed. Not picking it up. This dagger I could pick up if you do it, your character becomes a berserk and he keeps stabbing everyone around him. You cannot control your character anymore, and he just keep going and killing all your other companions and all other people.
Done.
You see, I got a ruby. Oh, doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, it just means that the game is finished for me. I cannot do anything. You're back. Did you manage to find one? Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect. Why did you... Never mind, here. Jerem takes the gem from you, handing you a good sum of coins. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to work on my spell.
Updated my journal.
500. And I failed the quest with books. Interesting. Well, again, pardon me for being abrupt, but now that I have the gem, I need to prepare myself for the casting. I wish I could
I'm gone.
kill stuff. Use thieving skill. Enter
Play
stealth
shadows.
mode. Thieving shadow. Detect traps. Thieving skills.
I don't trust the Gith. I
Didn't
say
get
we leave him
anything.
behind.
Fail. Should practice more. In Fallout 1 and 2, pickpocketing. I almost never used pickpocketing in any games, like in Elder Scrolls or anything else. I never used this skill. I never steal stuff from people from their pockets. But in Fallout it was very useful. In the first Fallout.
I'm gone.
Actually very useful. Also midwife house, hey. I better play this game, like, play this game for 2 hours during the day, then make a break for a few hours, and back with another game, because it's tiring to read so much. Like in Resident Evil, I didn't have to read anything. Almost. But here I just keep reading. It's cool, but it's just tiring. Old Mabeth. I don't think I have ever really pickpocketed people in games, even when I specifically want to be a thief. Yeah. I never used it in Oblivion or Skyrim, this kind of game, or new Fallouts. Any new RPGs, never. Except for Horizon, played Autumn the first time. But in the first Fallout it's very, very useful. Because the game is difficult and you can save and try to steal, and if it doesn't work you can load the game and try to steal again. Even if you have a low skill, you can load the game a few times and it will work, and you can steal some important stuff like medicine or weapon, money. This squat old woman looks like she has had all the color bled out of her, everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe, all are shades of grey. The only splotches of color on her come from several strange herbs, which are tied to her belt by the stalks. The herbs make a strange swoosh when she moves, like a broom. Greetings. The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the grey shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is a wispy grey, and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you. And who might you be? I don't really know who I am. Lie, the name's Adan. Who are you? I lie. With a sly cackle, she wags her eyebrows. Have you not heard of old Mabeth then? The maid wife of the square? Have you not now? Now I've heard. She narrows her eyes and her voice drops. Well, now you have. For I be Mabeth. You're a midwife? What do you do?
Updated my journal.
I set bones right, drive the cough out of the sick, yank out squealing stubborn babes, and cloaks or a rag or two, make cures and herbs and other such. She squints at you, letting you scores. Been needing a cure of 3, do you then? By the way, you've been asking, you've asked before, why should I try to play this game more quickly and faster? Because I can just, on top of my, from the top of my mind, I can remember RPGs like Baldur's Gate or Divinity, Arcanum, Neverwinter Nights. There are some expansions, sequels and modifications. And there are a lot of stuff I would like to play, so I don't want to be stuck with this game forever. There are still a lot of stuff I want to check out. So I need to be a bit faster, but still, I try to play carefully and thoroughly. I try to talk to everyone, every single person. I try to be fast, but I'm not rushing. Actually, I'm just considerably fast. Cures? I already said that yesterday, and I was messing with you anyway. Go at whatever pace you like. Yeah, I know. I mean, some people like only a few games. Like, I know a person I know a streamer who liked only Skyrim, and he was playing it for 5,000 hours. Like, he didn't have to be fast, because he didn't want to play anything else except for Skyrim. Yeah, he was playing them all over again, like, challenge. Play Skyrim without dying even once. If you die once, you start all over again. But still, the same game. I don't want to do it. It could be fun, in theory, to challenge yourself, like, try to finish a long game without dying, but there are too many games to try to play one of them. I need to pick out some other. Well, maybe if you take 5,000 hours, I might get that judge. I guess everyone will go crazy if I play one game forever. But you're an emperor. Soon you will have 6 hours. That's interesting number. Aye, you been eating some cures to look at you? They want to buy some, do you? She glanced at the scars, covering your body again, then shrugs. Too late to be asking for them, I think. Actually, we could use some healing. Or I don't need any cures now, but they might be useful later. Could I see what you have? Actually, I have just used a place to rest. Would you mind if I slept here? Of course, child. I have a mass of blankets in the corner. Would serve. Nice. I found a new place where I can rest. That's good. I came to purchase some cures and charms from you. I have a question. Do you know a ferret? Ferret? That you watch as Mav spits once, twice, 3 times, and follows it by making a semicircle over her heart. That gull turd. What should be wanting with the likes of him? I need to find him. Do you know where he is? He's not in Ragpicker Square. That much I keen to tell you. You need to find a way under the square to get to the third spider's keep. Speaks again. Even talking about him leaves a foul taste. He's under the square? So 5,000 hours, that's like 7.69 times the amount of time I have spent with you. Yeah. That's a lot. He jabs her finger at the floor. Aye, he is buried beneath these piles of trash. Him and his boys in a tough time you would have digging him out of his nest. He shakes her head. That be, child. I need to find him. How do I get down there?
Updated my journal.
Mabel frowns and sighs. Here, tell Ferris got a gate that leads to his nest. Somewhere here in the square. Just a matter of finding it. You might want to ask some of the others. Some who travel a bit more than old Mabeth. I see. Are you a witch, Mabeth? Are you a witch? Mabeth scrutinizes you. I say not as to what I am and isn't. What should be wanting to know so full? Bad for that you hound. An old woman barking and sniffing for a juicy bit of gossip. I want to learn about magic. Could you teach me? Is she the mage? Can she teach me magic? I just said that we will not find a mage for a long time, I guess. Did I just found it? Are you a witch? Of course. Witcher. Mabeth laughs. I'm no teacher. No school mistress. All set up to teach like them in a big fast hole. There is others somewhere, I'm sure, that will spill the dark of it. You'd be wasting your time with all Mabeth. No, you would. I don't agree. I think you would have a lot to teach. Mabeth looks at you intently. Oh, I? What do I want to learn such things? Because I just want to know. Because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. Because I need power. My reasons are my own. Truth. I have 3 options of truth. Let's solve the mystery of my own. After a moment, Mabeth knows. The art may help, it may not, and you must not rely on it to solve all your problems. She sighs. Child, it's most like only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand. Will you teach me? Ha! Mabeth shakes her head. One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty. Magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by the mob of people that have tromped through it. She squints at you. I'll teach you, but first you need to do some things for me. You hear? So, he's a mage. A mage and a thief. They were almost standing near to each other. Okay. I wanted to become a mage. I can't choose, I will try. Like what? My legs aren't good for walking about Sigil, and there is errands. What have you run? I need you to fetch me some herbs from the market. It's Spireward, easterly and southerly from here, in the hive market. There's a sample. Takes a black seed from her coat and flicks it to you. Examine the seed.
Updated my journal.
I feel like those things are true songs too. You twist the black seed in your hand. As you do, you feel a small bite. A small drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs in the seed, like teeth. Mabeth snorts. Careful with it. Show it to one of the fruit merchants at the market. They will know what herbs you seek. Alright. Can I buy something? Bandages, needle, worms, rats, flies, cockroaches. Thrice blind charm. These 3 cranium rat tails have been woven into a small charm. Despite the separation from their owners, However, they still twitch occasionally, as if irritated. To use this charm, the caster must select the target within his line of sight, then, while remaining focused on the target, untie the charm. The target's vision will turn black for several minutes, rendering them helpless, reducing their combat's ability drastically. Divine Sensor. When lit, this sensor has the power to entice the soul back of the recently departed. Unfortunately, there is only a limited amount of incense left in it. I guess to resurrect your party member. Identify, steal, aid, move curse. I see. Maybe I should go back to the town and...
I'm gone.
look for a merchant. Become a mage quicker. I don't know if it's good to become a mage right now or a bit later. I don't really. All RPGs are different. But anyway, I guess it's not for today. It's been almost 4 hours. Long for this game. I usually played it for 2 hours. I'll see. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. Play something else. Maybe Devil May Cry. I still need to play Devil May Cry further. Back to this game later, in a few days. But yeah, thank you, iBit, for hanging out for so long. I hope your recommendations arrive quickly. I'll be going. I guess I will go. Been really nice hanging out with you. See you later. Have a good rest evening. Sleep is important. Yeah. It is. So, see you. Good night. See you later.